Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Marvel Legends Juggernaut Build-A-Figure series X-Men Rogue, and this figure is the most anticipated one out of this wave, and it was the one that was revealed first, and it's also the last one that I have to review before getting to the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure itself. So I now have reviews of everything that you see down here, so you can go ahead and check them all out on my channel in the Marvel Legends playlist. Here we have a picture there of Rogue herself, and then a little bio right there. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a closer look. And here we have Rogue out of the packaging, and this is honestly a fantastic looking figure, but I just do want to point out something that, well, mine might not be 100% complete. You may have noticed already that this hand here has a cuff. This one does not. Now on the box it does have the two cuffs. Now one of the reasons it might not have a cuff is the fact that it does come with an interchangeable hand, so this is the accessory, so that she's got an ungloved hand so that she can obviously use her power of taking others' powers, which is absolutely fantastic, and it is the right hand, which means it's perfectly fine if I do go ahead and use that, because then you would take the cuff off, because these cuffs right here do actually move, so that you can remove that if you do change out the hand. However, you know, I haven't seen anyone else's reviews, so I'm not sure if it's just like they haven't included this cuff on everyone's, or if it's just mine. If it's just mine, that's just really bad quality control, and this wave has been really bad for that. Like, there's just been one or two figures where the paint could have been a little bit better in some places, but that's the same with every single Marvel Legends wave. But some people have got, like, you know, two of the same legs and stuff like that, which is just unacceptable, and this is also unacceptable. So if this has happened to other people, that really sucks. If it's meant to be like it, it's fine, but I don't really see why they couldn't include another cuff. And if it's just on mine, well, then that sucks for me, but hopefully you guys get a bit better treatment there in the quality control area. As for the rest of the figure, it is based on the the Miss Marvel kind of mold that started off there, with the slightly thicker thighs than what we have, for example, with Phoenix, so that she's got the larger upper chest there and the thicker thighs. And then we've got the newly molded parts, such as this awesome head sculpt, which the paintwork on this is absolutely fantastic. The eyes are looking great. They are looking straight forward, which is always really nice. Have a bit of flash on the ear right there, but I can always scrape that down. The lips are painted well, the eyebrows are painted well, it all matches up exactly where it should be. They've even put a bit of blush on the cheeks, which is really going that extra mile. It is the figure that was the most anticipated. We do have the X painted on this really nicely molded jacket. It is obviously separate pieces. This is a hard plastic, but it has a little bit of flex to it, but obviously it's separate pieces so that you can still get the articulation in there. We have the nice bandana on here. Would have been nice if you could kind of pose it yourself, but there you go. The problem with this hair, just like the Phoenix hair, it is quite thick. So it doesn't really allow for great articulation. This head is closer to the body, which the Phoenix one wasn't, which means that you can actually get even less articulation out of this head, which really does suck, honestly. We have this new belt piece, which is made so that it, you know, it sits on her at an angle, which is really nice. Mine has a bit of a paint rub there. It would have been either when it was still wet and this has been put on it, or it's just from rubbing the box or something. But it doesn't matter because it covers it, so I have no problem with that whatsoever. Here's the back of the figure. We have these newly sculpted knee parts, which are loose. So if you want to, you can just put them like this and completely cover that knee, so that as you move it, they actually cover the knee joint, which works really well. Or you can push them up and have them just have like a push fit, so that they sit in place perfectly together like so. So overall, I really do like the design of this figure and the look, and the metallic green looks really great. Most of the yellow matches up. The black, the X logo on there is done really well. The face looks absolutely fantastic. I'm just really bummed out that I didn't get that other cuff, but for the most part, I am really happy with how this figure turned out. Looks absolutely fantastic, and definitely one of the best of the wave. So the head, you can move it left and right. Not really up and down all that much because of the articulation. It just really sucks in there. It's only on a ball joint. There's no hinge in there. So yeah, the articulation there on the head with this big lot of hair, and then also the top of the jacket, really isn't as fantastic as what you would hope for from Marvel Legends. But it's good enough considering the constraints that it has. Arms move out to the side and go all the way around, and then we've got a hinge and a rotation here at the elbow, and then the same here at the wrist, and then the diaphragm joint moves left and right, goes forward and back, and then also pivots side to side, so you have amazing articulation right there. hips come out to the side, go forward and a little bit back, rotation at the upper part of the thigh, double jointed knees, and then the feet go up and down, and we have ankle pivot. Overall, this figure just looks absolutely phenomenal, and besides the fact that mine has that QC problem of not coming with the cuff, if that is the case anyway, then the rest of the figure is pretty much perfect. I mean, I don't mind the fact too much that the head doesn't move as much as other figures, because, you know, it does enough for what it has to do. It has awesome looking hair, a great looking jacket, and it's exactly how I would want a rogue to look in this style costume in a figure form, so I can't really ask for much more. And she looks 100% better than the old Toy Biz version of this mold, so I'm very happy for that. So I would definitely 100% recommend picking this figure up. Obviously, to make sure that yours has a cuff if it's meant to come with one, and that she has as good face paint as this one. Try and track her down in a store, but if you can't and you have to buy online, then obviously you could be settling for the same kind of QC problem that I have had here. So just bear that in mind. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see more Marvel Legends reviews, and remember, the Juggernaut build figure will be coming up next. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more pictures of anything else from my collection, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description below. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.